Hey guys, Terry the Lawn Guy back with you. I'm back. I didn't think that I was going to be back, but I'm back. There's a couple reasons that I'm back for another season, and we'll talk about that after this. It is Sunday, March 1st, and spring is about to spring, and I'm back for another season. I didn't think that I was going to come back for another season, but there is a couple reasons that I'm here. One is we've got more to do with the lawn. It's not perfect. Will it ever be perfect? No, but it'll be really good, and we've got some things to take care of with the lawn to get it better, and we'll talk about that at a later time. Two is the quality of season one's videos. It wasn't good. It was horrible, quite frankly. And I know that you guys noticed that it was horrible. We had a camera that we thought was going to be really good, but turned out to be really bad. And so we videotaped all of the episodes at once. You know, we didn't go back and edit anything at the same time. So we got a bunch of footage in, and at the end of the season, we started editing. Unfortunately, we found that a lot of that footage was not usable, and it ended up on the cutting room floor. And what footage was there was not very good. And so I have to redeem myself with you guys. We bought a new camera, we've got new audio gear, we've got a great editor. And so this season, we fully expect it to be much better. So, where are we now? Well, let's take a walk through the lawn and see how it's doing since the winter time. All right, guys, let's do a walkthrough of the lawn. But first of all, they're building a house next door. Our unfettered view of down the hill is now gone. We are going to have more neighbors, but we knew that was going to happen. That's okay. So anyway, taking a look at the lawn, looks like it's doing all right. It's still mostly hibernating, but it's starting to kind of pop out. We've had temperatures all over the place. We've been anywhere between 25 degrees and 70 over the past 2 weeks. So I know the lawn is kind of not sure what it wants to do, but it's mostly hibernating, but it's starting to come out. But anyway, it looks like it's fared pretty good throughout the winter. We have a spot here that I saw earlier. I'm not quite sure if it was snow mold or what, but this big area that, well, not that big, but a nice area here that's died off. We'll have to fill that in with some topsoil and just kind of let it go until it's time to overseed middle of August. But for the most part, we're doing okay. There's this area that did not come in last year, and so I put some potting soil from one of our plants that died. I filled in the hole here, and so we'll take care of that again in August. But for the most part, we're doing all right. Yeah, still hibernating. It's getting to be time, however, for us to put down pre-emergent. That's the next thing we're going to do today. But just wanted you to take a look and see. We're doing great. And of course, just as I'm walking through, they start up the cement mixer. We have some more empty spots here and here and along there. But we'll take care of getting more seed down in August. I'm not a big fan, guys, of spring seeding. There are lawn folks out there that say, yeah, go ahead and spring seed. But I think it's a bad idea because, and I've tried it, you put your seed down, it comes in nicely, and then June rolls around and it gets hot, and your baby grass or your adolescent grass just doesn't have the root structure to make it through the hottest parts of summer, and you end up with dead grass in the middle of July to August. And it turns out to be a waste of money. So anyway, I do not recommend putting down seed in the spring. Here's some more spots that we're going to have to take care of later. But as you guys seen from the previous episode, we were pretty bare all throughout this area, but it's come in really nice. We have another spot there that we need to fill in. We've got a kind of a sunken area here that I need to put down more topsoil, but we can get that done. And you saw we've got weeds. We got some weeds there, some there, and there was that section back there somewhere we have weeds. But we'll take care of that. See this section right here? I burned that. I put down too much Spectricide insect killer, and I didn't water it in good enough. If you put down too much of a product, just water the heck out of it, and most of the time you can get away with it without it burning. See through there, we had this issue last year. It looks like that these stripes of grass where it's lighter, not as green as here, it didn't uptake nutrients that I put down quite as well. And I have a theory for that. We'll talk about that later. But we're going to spend this year trying to take care of those issues. And I did not point it out on the side yard, but we have that issue on the side yard with streaks of grass that looks like I miss with fertilizing, but that's not the case. I went over it very well with putting down fertilizer and making sure I overlapped. But yeah, like I say, I have a theory as to why that happened. This area here, this is a additional sod that was put down. I think it was late September or late September or October. I'm going to have to take care of that this year, and going forward. And more for me to cut, more for me to fertilize. There is a bag that is just blown over. It's not sure where it wants to go. It's going back and forth. I think I'm going to have to pick that up. Well, maybe not. I'll come back for that later. But anyway, hey, what do you say we go take a look at the test plot and see how that's doing? The test plot is doing pretty good. So over to the left, we've got Bonfire. Right there is Xanadu. Right here we have Naturally Green. Here we have Bailey Seed Annihilator. Looks great. Bailey Seed B and Bailey Seed C. And I gotta tell you, Bailey Seed has really, really great performance in the wintertime. It has stayed green. It is amazing for wintertime. So you folks up north, if you want a grass that's going to stay fairly green during the wintertime, wow, Bailey Seed is kicking butt. Bonfire, not so much. Bonfire is laying in bed with its eye mask on. It is firmly and completely hibernating. It's out. Xanadu here. Xanadu's sitting on a couch watching TV with a cup of coffee. Xanadu has not walked outside this year. Xanadu is not loving wintertime either. It's doing okay, not too bad. Naturally Green is doing really good, actually. Some of it's hibernating, but for the most part, it looks like it's pretty green, and it's greening up. Looks like. See, this area right through here looks like it's ready to go. It's ready for spring. And to be fair, Xanadu's doing a little bit of that as well, right through there. Bonfire, I think Bonfire has another week or so before it's going to be ready to go, but it'll green up nicely, and I think it's going to look really good here in about another month. So yeah, that's the test plot, guys. It's doing really good. Lots of weeds. I'll have to spray for weeds, but yeah, what do you think about the test plot? I like it. It's doing well. All right, guys, so soil temps are going up. They've been bouncing between 35 and 50 degrees for the past few weeks. But like I said, we've got 2 weeks of rain coming. And within that 2 weeks of rain, the forecast is for the temperatures to get up into the 70s. So today, I'm going to get prodiamine down. Now, for those of you who do not know what prodiamine is, it is a herbicide that prevents seeds from germinating. It'll prevent weed seed. It'll also prevent your grass seed. So if you're planning on putting down grass seed, which I do not recommend in the spring, but if you plan on putting down pre-emergent, do not put down grass seed after you put down your pre-emergent, because it will not germinate. That's what prodiamine does. So we're going to get prodiamine down today. What I've got is Lebanon prodiamine, and it prevents crabgrass, but it also prevents a whole host of other weeds. The list is so long I can't recite it for you. But today, we're going to put it down at about 5 pounds per 1,000 square feet. The minimum rate is 4 pounds per 1,000, and the max is 6 pounds per 1,000. We'll go with 5 pounds per 1,000 square feet, and that works out great for my yard because we've got about 8,000 square feet. We've got a 40-pound bag, and that works out to the whole 40-pound bag going down in the yard. Now, I've done some research, and that equates to a Scott's Guard edge spreader, a setting of 5. So that's what I've got it set on. So let's get the prodiamine spread down. Wow, that was exactly the 40 pounds right to the inch. That was awesome. That worked out great. Okay, so as you can tell, the prodiamine is all down. I'm out of breath, and we're done here for today. But check in with me for next episode because we've got a lot of stuff to do. That's it. Thanks for joining me again today and this season, and thank you for your patience for the videos that were less than perfect last year. We'll try to do better. That's it for now. As always, be kind to each other. We'll see you again real soon.